middle skill area, and it's why we need to focus not just on continuing their education or seeking job training. What we can and must do is draw a more direct line between an apprenticeship and a college degree. We could do that by providing more students with critical earn college credits. It's in many respects, the magic behind the strength of the German economy, particularly the German manufacturing economy. The so-called dual Ausbildungs system allows you both to get educated and be a honest-to-goodness apprentice in the very best tradition. And those folks grow up with no stigma. They grow up to get really good jobs that pay really well and live on nice streets in nice neighborhoods and feel really good about themselves. And we have to break the back of that, not just in New Jersey, but in America, but certainly in New Jersey. And we will provide K through 12 students with more career-focused options and robust career counseling, both of which can help increase diversity in our apprenticeship programs and in their target industries. I'd like to thank the New Jersey Institute for Social Justice for their willingness to be a partner, in particular in this effort. Just one quick example, and there are many of the potential we see. We will need apprenticed skilled workers to help us build and maintain offshore wind turbines. And with the shackles coming off our offshore wind program at long last, this will be a fast-growing job field. But there also will be jobs onshore, making sure that the clean energy we produce with our offshore wind powers the homes and businesses that need it. We know that when we create these jobs, which are high-paying, good-paying union jobs, importantly, we'll also be creating jobs that pay good family-supporting wages. And we will walk the walk as a state government, too. So we're not just asking the private sector to do things. We need to do a better job inside of our own house. Over the previous 8 years, state government was hollowed out as thousands of positions necessary for the efficient delivery of services were eliminated. On top of the skills drains, we have many more public employees now nearing retirement. We need a highly trained and competent workforce to ensure the prompt delivery of essential services for our residents and businesses. To meet this growing need, the Department of Labor will work across state government to identify key needs so we can get apprentices into the training positions that can lead to long-term employment. One area of specific importance will be working on critical transportation infrastructure and mass transit projects through the Department of Transportation. As Carl mentioned, and I've actually lived there twice, once as a private citizen and once as the United States ambassador, I saw all of this firsthand in Germany. One of, if not the best model in the world for technical education and training. A model which includes, right at the heart of it, apprenticeships. And I saw how it was the backbone of a sustainable economy and a strong and vibrant middle class. Mary Alice mentioned the participation rate of apprentices in our job economy. And it's a shocking comparison, but the participation rate of apprentices in Germany is 15 times that of the United States, 15 times, and 25 times that of the participation in New Jersey. And by the way, it's over 15 and over 25 respectively. I don't want to spike the football on behalf of our German friends, but it's jaw-dropping. I think it's something like in Germany, 3.7% of the workforce registered are apprentices. In the United States, I think it's 0.26%. In New Jersey, it's 0.15%. And if folks are wondering, hey, how can Germany, as a high-cost, big social welfare state, how does that math work? One of the central ingredients is the apprenticeship program. It's also a country where you guys, we've talked about this, our friends from labor, where they've got a much more enlightened view of the relationship between management and labor. Yeah, occasionally they go at it, but for the most part, they find common ground. And we can learn from that. So there's much we could take from that model and from others elsewhere across the country and around the world to create New Jersey-focused programs our people and our future need. In fact, next month, I think on July 19, I'll be convening a roundtable with the German-American Chamber of Commerce and the New Jersey Institute of Technology to further discuss specifically how we ensure a successful apprenticeship program. So this is a comprehensive approach and vision for workforce development, and I know it will work. But it will work only if we are all willing to make the investment. And we must, because this is one that will pay us back many times over. There was a piece in the New York Times recently, the last economic scene column written by Eduardo Porter, who I always enjoy reading, which asked why, as the world's strongest economic power, we tolerate allowing any number of our citizens to live in poverty with little hope for economic advancement. He called it, and I quote him, America's fundamental paradox. I will never accept it. I assume that many of you won't accept that. That's why today is so exciting for me and for so many of us. It's through discussions such as this that we can move our entire state forward as one, that we can lift our entire economy together, and we can once again be a dominant force in global industries. And as I mentioned earlier, it's all in our DNA. What we need is the will to do it. I know I do, and I know you do. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak and kick off your day today. Thank you all for coming to the great New Brunswick and Rutgers and the Heldrick Center. I look forward to continuing this conversation, and I wish you not just a great day, a great wedding, but a great marriage together in the apprenticeship arena. Thank you. Thank you.